it's not working. All right, so once you get any compressor, play with the ratio, set your ratio. Then after that, start pushing this threshold. Any compressor got threshold, so when you start seeing gain reduction, you can stop there. All right, so you can see if I push it, there's no gain reduction here, but I will start bringing the threshold all the way down, and you see gain reduction here. Alright, so now it's perfect. You can see now this is the input negative 19 dB and the output is now negative 18 dB. So you can see we gave a low volume and now the compressor is giving us more compressed vocals at a louder volume a little bit. So after setting your threshold, your ratio, the next knob that you have to pay attention is the attack. The attack is how fast or slow the compressor should work on your vocals. I mean, if the compressor detect the vocals and at that threshold that you have set, how fast or slow should the compressor come in and compress the vocals? All right, so when you push it all the way down like this, or 0 milliseconds, is fast attack. All right, so the moment the compressor detect the vocals at the threshold that you have set, the compressor gonna come inside and compress the vocals. All right, that's super simple. And when you push it all the way up like this, the higher the number, the slower. I mean, this is slow attack. All right, the slower the attack. So this is slow attack, fast attack. All right, slow attack, fast attack. So this is a little bit slow, this is more slow, so the compressor gonna come in slow. All right, so we want to set our compressor to fast attack. In my opinion, these vocals, I'm going to choose fast attack so that the compressor going to act quickly on the vocals when it hit that threshold. All right, so this is the fast attack. Then the next knob you need to pay attention to is the release. All right, so after working or compressing the vocals at the threshold that you set, how fast or slow should the compressor leave the vocals when there is no vocals there? I mean, when the compressor does not detect any vocals. I don't know whether you are getting me. All right, it's super simple. So this one to the same thing, when you drag it all the way down, is fast release. All right, slow release, fast, slow release, super simple. So now we're gonna set it to about a little bit slow release. And now guys, okay, so now that we have compressed the vocals, you can actually hear there is loss in volume. You can hear that we are not hearing the vocals. Anytime you compress a vocal, there is loss in volume. But how can you compensate for this loss in volume? Then we have to compensate for this loss in volume by hitting the makeup gain. All right, so we're gonna push this makeup gain to a particular point that we can actually start hearing the vocals and we feel okay with the beat and the vocals cutting through the mix. All right, so let's compensate for the loss in volume. I want you to use good headset and monitors so that you can actually hear what you are doing. All right, super simple. Let's do that. And I want you to listen to the volume of the vocals whilst I start pushing the makeup gain up.
Yes, max off. This ain't healthy. Skip it, never take it. Keep pushing. All the doors keep pushing. Nigga, feel my cope, let toast like we made it, huh?
Alright, so now you hear the difference. That's how you use the compressor. If you understand the compressor, it's simple to use. Alright, so I got you. I'm gonna show you step by step.
You feel me or you don't, then kiss me on my cheek. Sorry, I'm here to do this good. My life, my trust, you can break.
And never do things crazy, because we're gonna put a lot of plugins on this particular vocals and some gonna compress this particular vocals for you. All right, so never push the makeup gain all the way up like this. In mixing, less is the best. I want you to put this in your mind. Now that you have compressed the vocals, let's move on to the next plugin that you need to put on every vocals. All right, So now that we have set the compressor, let's set our AutoTune correctly. Go back to AutoTune artist, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, give the video a like if it helps you. And you know the key was C# minor. Now when it comes to any modern, I mean no artist will let you mix his or a track without a little bit of AutoTune. So AutoTune is used to pitch the vocals. All right, we want to stay on a particular key. That's why we use AutoTune on instrumentals, vocals. Think of any project that you are doing that's in the music industry. The AutoTune plays a major role when it comes to vocal mixing. Now with AutoTune, the very first thing you need to do is to know the right key. All right, if you know the right key for the beat, just say the key of the beat on the vocals. It's super simple, as I show you how you use the virtual DJ home to detect the right key. You can also use the auto key tool to do that. So if you want to know this, click on the video that will pop up on the screen, or watch this particular video, and right after that go back to my channel, look for how to use auto key tool to detect any unknown vocals. It's pretty simple. Now when you pick your key, it's time for you to play with this routine speed. The routine speed is how much you want to pitch your vocals. The more you crank the routine speed all the way up, the more AutoTune, I mean the more T-pain effect you're gonna get on your vocals. It's crazy. Now let's exaggerate things. I'm gonna push the routine speed all the way down, so this is less AutoTune. All right, meaning our vocals, we're not gonna hear that T-pain effect too much. So listen whilst I push the routine speed all the way up.
Sugar content nigga, this is so sweet, yeah. Feeling blessed with God is amazing. It's all I love here, it's all I'm out there, flow there, no there. The weather keeps changing, I can feel it. I can feel it in the air, breathe in, breathe out. Bitch nigga, breathe like Cubase. Yes, max up, this ain't healthy, skip it.
Alright, so now you can hear how our vocals had been paged AutoTune, but we don't want to go crazy using the AutoTune. Less is the best, as I told you. If you want to sound natural, just give it about 20% routine speed or 30%, and you're gonna sound natural. Alright, this is the secret that the legends are using. They want to sound natural and at the same time AutoTune a little bit.
Nigga, this is so sweet, yeah. Feeling blessed with God is amazing. It's all I love here, it's all I've out.
Nice knob to give it a little bit realism, so that we're gonna sound like human being, not robots. So push the humanized knob a little bit so that you're gonna add realism to your vocals. Now let's exaggerate things in here.